What's up, everybody? It's Flacco back again with another Madden YouTube video. Today we have one on our top 10 wide receivers. You guys know I do top 10 for every single position, and this one is another very hard one, just like the quarterback one we just did. It doesn't get that much easier here. There's so many good cards that will not even be in the top 10. I think this position is as deep as like top 30, honestly, where you can see a lot of good cards. But obviously, we have to be precise and give you the top 10 who I think you should be spending your coins on, who I think are the best. Obviously, there's no way to get this list perfect. There's literally no way at all. But I tried my hardest to get it the best. I've used every single one of these cards on the top 10, and obviously almost every single one of them not on the top 10 as well. But if you guys enjoyed the video, make sure to smash that like button and also comment down below which wide receivers are you using, and let's get right into number 10. Number 10, we do have Percy Harvin. So you'll notice that 94 is kind of the mid kind of speed, but we have a lot of 95 speed nows and even 96 speed nows. So if you see a guy, like there's just no way a guy with 93 speed makes it on here anymore, because that's what 93 speed is 96 base speed on a non-theme team. It's literally done. Obviously, there's also, I'm going to give you guys my biggest honorable mention right now who's not on this list. It is going to be Hester. Hester is 94 base speed, but he obviously goes in every theme team, but not everybody has that champion. A lot of people will use Sayao now because he's a great middle linebacker, and there's obviously all these guys I think are better as well on a non-theme team. So Hester is not on here, but Percy Harvin, basically he is a Hester, but better on a non-theme team, if that makes sense. 95 speed, 96 excel, really good stats all around. All of the route running is high right there. The thing that I love about him is his animations after the catch are amazing. He has really good spins, really good jukes, and I love his archetype at route runner. He is only 5'11", which seems to be his only negative on this card. He is one of these shorter guys, but at the end of the day, he does get 98 speed on every team. He's a good archetype and really good after the catch with all good catching and route running. It's a really good card. Number 9, we do have Torrey Holt. Torrey Holt's basically the same card almost, but he is a 6-foot route runner, so he's taking an inch right there. 95 speed, and also, yes, he does have that 95 speed as well, which we love to see. And the one thing I look at is, like, if you're not going to have 95 speed, you better be super tall. That's the way I look at it. 95 catching, though, his catching traffic only will be a 91 powered up, which really is a little lower than we'd like to see. With the spec catch, only a 91, but I think I would take that +1 in height rather than Percy Harvin, if that makes sense, and those certain stats like catch and traffic and spec catch. But at the end of the day, I think Torrey Holt's a really good card. One thing I do not like about this card is, I don't know about you guys, sometimes drip, it means a lot on the card. This card, 81's a boring number. He wears nothing. He's kind of boring out there. I know that doesn't always matter, but man, he is the least drippiest player on the field. I have him on my team currently. Number 8, we do have Deion Sanders, 95 speed. This is crazy because this card was like, I think 3 or 4 on the last one we did. There's been a lot of wide receivers released. He is a 6-foot route runner. Obviously, you guys know he gets 95 speed, and he also has a power up built in. So looking at him with this normal card, 95 catching, all of his catching is going to be 92 plus 93 plus 1 powered up. All of the route running is really good. The one thing I love about Deion too is he has a really good spin move. So you can notice, like, this card's like technically the same as Torrey Holt, but the thing with Deion, he does have kind of those glitchy spin moves. A really good spin move when you let go of the turbo. I love this card. Super fun card as well. We love seeing Deion. We had him last year as a wide receiver. That was a really good card for a while, and this one seems to be hanging up there for a long time too. Number 7, we do have Odell Beckham Jr. So we're losing an inch right there and going down to 5'11", but he is 95 speed. But if you look at Odell, he literally is 95 plus at every single stat that matters. Even some of the catches, like spec catches 98, who have like 96 catch and traffic with a 98 short route running. His he has the good like juke moves and spin moves as well. He's a really good guy after the catch. You'll notice that a lot of these guys are really good after the catch. Really solid card. Like I said, the only thing that sucks is that he does take that -1 inch to that Deion. And also deep threat, the reason why I think route runner and deep threat are like tied for the best right now. I think physical archetype is by far the worst because you don't get deep out elite. The best ability, remember I do these videos on next gen. I don't know if this ability is good on next or in current gen, but if you guys know, deep out elite right now is glitched. It works on outside the numbers. It works on short passes. It works on passes inside the numbers. It works everywhere. It lights up all the time. I know a lot of people say for physical archetypes that matchup nightmare, you'll notice lights up for everything, but it doesn't do anything. I don't know how to explain it. I've had passes where it's lit up and we dropped the ball many times. Matchup nightmare, I swear, it like lights up so you don't complain about the ability. I swear, I don't know, maybe it's just me, but I've noticed that ability. It lights up, but it doesn't do anything. I'd rather have red zone threat every day. But Odell, very good receiver, definitely top 10. Number 6, we do have Devonta Adams. We're getting up to that 6'1" range route runner. Very, very good card. It's crazy that they gave Devonta Adams speed this year. He was, I believe, number 1 or 2 on the last list we did. So he's moving down a little bit. I might next year, or maybe even soon, because we still had a lot of Madden left, start changing like the way we do these lists so you can see like who's moved up, down, everything. I might have to start doing that and see if people actually want to enjoy that or actually like that, and I should start putting more effort into that. But looking at Devonta, really good catching stats, all 96 plus right there. He's 95 plus at all route running. So you think Odell was cracked? This card is just as good and also is taller. And I think route runner is just as good because they get deep out elite for 1 AP as well. So yeah, Devonta Adams really good. I know his like he's not the best after the catch, but at the end of the day, he still gets it done. Number 5, we do have Waddle. So now we get to those wide receivers that get 99 speed on any theme team, meaning you don't have to have a theme team. You could be just doing God Squad and you'll have 99 speed. There are 3 of these guys in the game. So now it's becoming, a lot of people are going to be switching out of their theme teams. Yes, a lot of people will. 5'10" deep threat, so he will get that deep out elite for you. He's only 5'10", which really does suck. But remember, I do value speed almost over everything. I know there's a lot of times where if you're overwhelmingly tall, then I'll throw you on here because how good you are. And also, it does take a lot of gameplay. Like, you know what I mean? Like, there's cards that are tall and just suck. But at the end of the day, Jalen Waddle, this card, great after the catch, great at all the stats. The only one that's like gonna not be above 95 is that medium, which is okay. Or no, and the normal catching, which is probably the one that you would care less about. But at the end of the day, 99 speed is amazing. Jalen Waddle should be on a lot of teams, especially when you could have got this card for free. Number 4, we have Deebo Samuel, a 5'11" wide receiver that gets 99 speed. So like I said, 5'11" is not the best. It's definitely not the best. It's not like overwhelmingly short. But the one thing that I think is a negative, like, okay, before we get to the negative, let me look at his stats. All of his stats are absolutely nuts. All of his catching is going to be 96 plus. So we'll even have 298s right there. The short route running will be 95. The medium and deep are a little bit lower than you would think for a 97. But that also does get carried away from his carrying stats. The overall gets a very, very boost. You could see his break tackle, juke move, spin move. All of these are absolutely amazing stats. I would love to put him higher, right? Because I did spend 600K on this card, and I love Deebo Samuel. But like at the end of the day, he is a physical archetype, and like I said, deep out elite is the ability for everybody right now. Like I said, you could go matchup nightmare, but I don't notice it. Like I said, I notice it lights up all the time, but I never notice it to actually carry me. So honestly, you can get red zone threat for 1 AP, which is a really good ability right now, but obviously only happens in one side of the field. But this is a beast. This is definitely a beast card. I love what he can do, and it's cool to see Deebo getting a new card. You know what I mean? Like, this is the first time he's had like or he had that 92, but this is the first time he's had like a top end card. Number 3, we have Jerry Rice. So Jerry Rice does not get 99 speed. He does get 98, but he is 6'2", and he's a route runner, so he's gonna get that deep out for 1 AP. All of his stats are 95 plus, a lot of 97s as well when there's power up, which is going to be crazy. The short route running will only be a 94, but that is completely okay. And Jerry Rice does have that glitchy spin move as well. I'm trying to think who else has it. Kadero Patterson has that spin move. Jerry Rice does. Deion Sanders, that really glitchy fast spin move. He does have, and it's very good. This is like, if you guys know last year, it felt like Jerry Rice was a little mid in Madden, like very slow. This Jerry Rice this year, both cards he's gotten this year have been super good. And you guys know, like I said, I don't really look at the theme team boost, but he does go into a lot of really like 3 of the best theme teams in the game. Probably all 3 of these are probably top 5 theme teams in the game, which are crazy. But Jerry Rice, absolute beast, definitely top 5. Number 2, I do have Calvin Johnson. So Calvin Johnson was number 1 on the last one we did. I still think Calvin was released way before his time. 95 speed, so only 98 speed, right? But he is 6'5". The one thing that sucks about this card is the AP, though. Like I said, physical archetypes do suck. But if you guys have used this card, there has been no card this year that has played as good. Like, obviously the number 1 guy is absolutely cracked as well, but like this card, he animates for everything, deep out elite. You'll notice he has all 90 plus stats right here as well. The one thing we're really looking at is that he is a 6'5" receiver that will get deep out. You will have to put 1 more AP on him because it is 2 AP on him. But this card, I've never seen a card bail me out more. You know when you just throw up those stupid passes because you're either fat fingering your controller or you're just you made a stupid read. Calvin Johnson absolutely backpacks me out of those terrible reads, and I love this card for that. I always will. This card is absolutely amazing. At number 1, we do have Justin Jefferson. Obviously, he's a guy that gets 99 speed on every theme team. The reason I have him over a guy like Deebo and also like Waddle, he is just 2 inches taller than both of them, and Waddle, he's even 3 inches taller. But looking at him, all amazing stats, going to be all 95 plus besides that deep, which is actually weird because I feel like he's actually really good at deep route running in real life. I don't know. Maybe I don't know why that's the weakest one, but at the end of the day, he's still a really good card. I don't know too much about his animations, meaning like the spin and juke, but I do think he is solid with them. I know his 92 played very, very good when I had his card early on. I just can't remember the release and animations, but Justin Jefferson, very, very good card. Like I said, 99 speed, and he's going to be above 6'1". I think 6'1" and above is really, really good height, and if you can get 99 speed, I would take that over that plus 4 inches that Calvin Johnson brings. I think Jay Jets is number 1, but I think Calvin is very close at number 2. I appreciate you guys sticking around to the end. Make sure to smash that like button if you guys enjoyed the video. You guys know this wide receiver list is one of the hardest to make, so make sure to cut me some slack in the comments. There's a lot of good cards that did not make the top 10, but let me know which wide receivers you have. I always love reading that and seeing what people are rocking, what abilities, everything. I love seeing it. Make sure to smash that like button. Like I said, what like can help us out so much, and I hope to see you guys in the next one. Peace out, boys.